Now listen, let me tell y'all what my problem is, right? And I'm letting everybody know I'm going through family court. I'm going through family court to get my son. I'm going to go through family court. But I got to say what the fuck I want to say. Y'all not going to tell me I can't say what the fuck I want to say. Because this bitch got me ready to knock this bitch head off. Now, with that being said, let me tell y'all something. I'm on the phone with my son yesterday, right? I do this shit all the time. Because my kids' moms want my goddamn kids to be phone tablet babies. I don't want my kid to be no goddamn iPhone motherfucking baby. All my son mom do is sit my son in front of the fucking TV. This fat bitch don't read with him. She don't do shit with him. She don't even raise my son. Her funky ass, nasty, cobweb, pussy ass mama is raising my motherfucking son. And no disrespect to his mama, his grandmama, you too old. You can't run around with him. You can't flip with him. You can't get active with him. You an old ass lady, pretty much. So they just sit my fucking son in front of the goddamn electronics all day. Ain't nobody reading to him. Ain't nobody teaching him how to write his goddamn name. Ain't nobody teaching my son no fucking literary skills. None at all. And when I try to teach him, now this bitch is usurping my authority. Every time I say something to my son, to hear this bitch come. This is why we got into it at my house. Because I'm chastising my son lightly and respect like a father. And this fat ass, oompa loompa, cyclone body ass, motherfucking Hurricane Dorian body ass bitch want to jump in and say something. When nobody talking to this big ass, McCrusty ass fat bitch. And so that being said, now peep game. Now, I'm on the phone with my son yesterday. I'm teaching him his planets. Now, I ain't looked at this shit in so long because I got it all memorized. I'm teaching him the planets out of order. I'm telling him Uranus was the 5th planet when really Jupiter was the 5th planet. So it's really Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune, Pluto. Or Neptune, Uranus. Wait a minute. Let me get it right. It's Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn. And I think Neptune, Uranus, Pluto. Hold on, let me double check. I need to be right. Because I can't be teaching my son his planets wrong. But anyway, long story short, yeah, so I'm teaching my son his goddamn planets. You feel what I'm saying? Hold on, let me make sure I got this shit right. Planets in order. Tell you right now. Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune. Okay, yeah. Uranus, Neptune, Pluto. Now, with that being said, so Neptune, guys, just so we all on the same chord, Neptune is the 8th planet. Now, with that being said, and that's the planet of Poseidon, water. Anyway, I ain't going to go into that. But anyway, so peep game. Now, I'm teaching my son his planets, right? Now, I'm only on the phone with my son for like probably 5 minutes at a time before he want to get off the goddamn phone and go run and watch whatever the fuck he watch, Paw Patrol or whatever the fuck. Now, my rule is this. I don't mind my son being a kid. I ain't got a problem with that. My problem is you're not going to be no fucking dummy. You're not going to grow up and be no dumbass. You're not going to grow up and be a criminal. None of that. So I tell my son simply, I said, hey, you know the rules. If you want to get off the phone, recite your planets. So we go through the planets, right? My son, he make it up to like 5. He make it up to Jupiter by himself. I'm proud of him, though. He make it up to Jupiter by himself. Now I'm like, okay, now that you got the first 5, we got to get the last 4. So I'm trying to teach him the last 4. He run in the goddamn living room with his mom and go lay on his mom. Now when he go lay on his mom, right? When he go lay on his mom, right? When he go lay on his mom, he not trying to recite his planets no more. So his mom has, like I've been telling y'all, been planting seeds in my son's head that he don't got to respect or listen to his father. With her fat, goofy ass. Because that bitch don't respect or listen to her goofy ass father. Okay? Now, peep game. And like I said, bitch, I'm not your father. Your mother run your father, bitch. I'm not your weak ass father or your weak ass brother. I'll slap the shit out your mom and you. Now, with that being said, peep game. Now, my son go lay on his mom. Now, when he laying on his mom, right? He laying on his mom. Motherfucking, he don't want to recite his planets. So I'm like, I ain't get loud or nothing. I swear to God on my life. Ask Qua. Qua was right there. Qua was right there. I said, hey, Roo, this is exactly how I said, hey, Roo, why now that you around your mother, you don't want to recite your planets? That's all I said. Said, why now you around your mother, you don't want to recite your planets? That's all I said. And the reason I'm saying that, because these text messages finna be important. I said, why now that you around your mother, you don't want to recite your motherfucking planets? Like, why? You feel me? So now, boom. When I tell him that, you feel what I'm saying? When I tell him that, goddamn, whatchamacallit? When I tell him that, why you around your mother but you don't want to recite your planets, motherfucking, here this fat gumbo ass bitch come. Here she come with her fat ass. It ain't that he don't want to recite his planets around me. He don't like you. You don't spend no time with him. No, fat bitch. You won't let me see my son because you're fat ass mad you can't get a fucking Happy Meal. That's why. You won't let me see my son because you're fat ass mad that somebody won't return you to SeaWorld with your big goofy dumbo ass. So it's not that I don't want to spend time with my son, because I asked this fat bitch, can I come get him and bring him back myself like I used to do? This bitch gonna tell me no because I'm not mentally stable. No, bitch. You're mad because you can't control me financially, and you mad I got my own shit, and you used to talking to broke ass niggas who gotta beg you to shower across from your sunroom. What kind of bitch let a nigga this anyway? Like I said, and then so peep game, this bitch get to going off on me, calling me stupid, calling me bitches, just disrespecting the fuck out of me. I ain't get loud with her one time. Y'all gonna keep letting this bitch violate? I'm violating. So I text that bitch mom a paragraph this morning, and I text that bitch pussy ass daddy a paragraph this morning. Now when I text her daddy a paragraph, this nigga gonna text me back trying to be funny. He said my name, then he said /Pharaoh. I'm not sure what your issue is, and I really don't care. Peace and love. So I text that nigga back, suck my dick, faggot. Because you know what my issue is. Y'all raised a nasty ass fat thought bitch.
Hey guys, I'm back. I was listening to Pharaoh's rant about his baby mama as far as his son's, mom or whatnot, KEMIL. And him getting on here, saying the things that he say about her. And just him saying yesterday, I don't want to put my business out here. This is my life and this, that, and the other, and then the next day you cussing out your other baby mom. Then when I was listening to him, his reason for cussing her out and humiliating her, cussing her out where everybody could see this shit and hear him do this, his reason wasn't enough reason. It wouldn't be no reason at all someone should speak of their baby mom or dad, especially publicly in the manner that he does. There's no reason. But the reason he gave was do you not realize that you haven't been consistent in your son's life? Your son is not 13, 14, 15 years old. You are sitting on the phone with him and you haven't been around him, interacting with him. You haven't been around him at all. So how do you expect him to actually sit on the phone with you and listen to you and obey you and do what dad says do? How you shouldn't even expect that out of him. You can't. No child knows to just snap into that when they on the phone with the parent that they've not used to being around. Yeah, he knows you his dad. He knows that. But as far as the other stuff that you want, and you've been saying you want it, how is your mind? How are you not understanding that that's not going to happen and it's not that way because he's young and you haven't been around him. You haven't been spending time with him. It's just automatic. It's no, she's doing this to make him this way. She's not making him do this. When I told him he needed to finish doing the, planets, he went and laid on her and she didn't tell him, get back on the phone with me. And you know what I'm saying? To go say them planets for you come over here and hug me. Finish them motherfucking planets for you come over here trying to get some love. Why would you even expect that? And then not only that, you're not around your son all the time. And then when you do get to interact with him on the FaceTime, you sitting here trying to be a motherfucking general like you are with everything else. You a daddy. Snap into that. Look, you need to snap out of the motherfucking general because you not a general, okay? Snap the fuck up out of that. And if you can't snap, you need to realize when you on the phone with your little son who only 4 fucking years old, then it's not about no motherfucking planets. It's not about no motherfucking tell me how does clouds create rain and all this other fucking bullshit that you've been telling everybody throughout the fucking years and expecting him to grasp that shit and sit down and listen to you. You have to gain that. You gain that with your child by spending time with them. You gain respect from your child and for him to listen when you spending time around them and they're used to you. That's not her fucking fault. That's your fault. Be a dad when you on the phone with a 4-year-old boy. Okay? He's not in school. All right. And like I said, you're not spending time with him. So when you are interacting with him over the phone and haven't been around him, why are you sitting here trying to fucking be a teacher? No, your time with him should be you trying to be daddy. What you doing? Oh, you finna go watch that, son? What you gonna go watch? Let me see. I want to see it. Did you, is it, you got a DVD of those cartoons that you've been watching? You have a DVD of it, son? I might have to get you. Oh, you like Paw Patrol? I'm gonna mail you the DVDs. You want the DVDs? Is any Paw Patrol DVDs you want? You want to watch any of the DVDs? They have the different collections of Paw Patrol. You want those? Son, you like Paw Patrol? I saw a Paw Patrol car. Would you like this? I'm going to send it to your mom and show you, okay? I'm going to show you this Paw Patrol car. I'm going to send that to you. You be happy with that? You want that since you like Paw Patrol? You have to stoop down to his level as a fucking child, you idiot. I mean, like, is you serious? Then not only that, I don't want people, motherfuckers who getting on these pages talking about, oh, the black community this and that, and keep talking about, oh, the black woman put him down and all this other shit that they be putting in the fucking comments still to the day. Don't say no more fucking shit like that to me or nobody else, because this man is sitting on the phone cussing out his black baby mama, okay, for no apparent reason, all right? And not only that, he even goes as far as to tell us that he's disrespecting her parents. Okay, yeah, you getting into it with her. People get into it. Yeah, boy, I feel you on that. I'm going through the same shit. Okay, whatever. Boom. It's still not right, but okay, we give you that one. But when you sit there and try to blame shit on her parents for not controlling her or to do what you want them to do and why they not stepping in and fuck them. I told her daddy to suck my dick. I text her mom and I told her, mom, you stupid fat cobweb pussy bitch. I mean, like, what the fuck? Like, is you serious? Is you serious? And then you put the fucking video out here and everybody under your comments talking about, that's right. I'm going through the same thing. Yeah, she is keeping the kid. Oh, is y'all serious? And her parents are black. What about that black community? What about the parents? The parents ain't got shit to do. The parents can't force her to do a motherfucking thing. They really don't know him like that. That's just their daughter, baby daddy. Why you want somebody to jump when you want and take up for you and tell her to do this and that like she a fucking little kid? They can't control what the fuck she do with y'all son. Why would you even take your anger out and go as far as disrespecting her parents when they have nothing even to fucking to do with this shit? Who does that? And y'all got the motherfucking nerve to say that we fucking up the black community and why we putting him out here and why we doing this and that. No, why y'all motherfuckers didn't go check him and say, dude, why you talking to the parents like that though, man? That shit ain't right. That ain't cool. That shit ain't cute at all, dude. That don't make you look like it just doesn't look good when you do some shit like this. And then not only that, you see nothing wrong with it because you post the fucking video. Is you serious? You just think that that's okay? That's not okay, nigga. That's not okay. You can't be going around here blaming other motherfuckers for your lack of being a fucking daddy. And you know what I'm saying? For you not being able to be in your son's life, or your son listening to you, or all this other shit. You can't blame everybody for that, nigga. You got to blame yourself for that. You need to go take some fucking parenting classes. Or you need to have some motherfucking parenting books in that dusty ass library to read. Because apparently you don't know what it is to fucking. Now they need a book for you. They always say, oh no, it ain't no parent book out here. We just going. Well, they need one especially specifically for your motherfucking ass. They do. Because you out of line. For real, for real. That ain't nobody else's fault of what's going on with your child but your motherfucking fault. Okay, you rather take it off you. You rather take that off you and put it on someone else instead of doing what you got to do as a man and as a dad to take those necessary steps to gain that relationship with your son so he don't have to do that. See, you're not looking at it from your standpoint as far as, okay, well, what could I do? No, you always worried about blaming everybody else where the shit is off of you. You can't even sit down and even think, well, damn, what could I do to change this situation? What could I do so my son will listen to me? What are some steps? You looking, reading up everything else, motherfucker. Read that up. Ask somebody. I'm sure everybody or majority of the fucking people you know who have kids don't be fucking sitting here could tell you this shit. They not gonna sit here and agree with the shit. They should tell you. They shouldn't be sitting around here condoning this shit. You have to figure out what you got to do in order to get that relationship with your son. That ain't nobody else's motherfucking problem or fault. And you wonder why you never going to have that positive role model as a father. You know, that father you think you want to be in your delusional ass. You're never going to have that how you're taking. You're never going to have that if you always blaming somebody else for your lack of motherfucking inabilities to be a father, a man, a motherfucking leader, a fucking whatever the fuck you want to be. That you not taking. You have to do that. You can't blame that on nobody else, nigga. You can't blame that on nobody else. That's your motherfucking fault. You talking to this little boy like he 14 or fucking 15 years old. Come on now. Like, is you serious? And you think that he finna do it just because you want to say, okay, so with your child, I noticed with your child, you treating your child like, oh, that's mine too. That's mine too. I want to, that's mine. Like, kind of like something materialistic and shit. Is you crazy? Like, this is your real life human son who's little. He's still 4 fucking years old. How do you expect him to even comprehend certain things you trying to get him to fucking comprehend, you fucking idiot? Is you serious? Are you fucking serious? Your mind, being a daddy is he need to listen to me until I tell him, to do this because I'm the daddy too. Well, shit, I'm the dad. I don't want him playing basketball. I'm the dad. He needs to know about these plans. I'm the dad, okay, and I don't want him watching TV for 5 hours. I'm the dad, and he shouldn't be drinking no motherfucking Tropicana juice. I'm the dad, and this what he need to. I'm like, it's just it's really like just a control thing with you. It ain't really dad. I want to raise my son this way. I want this legacy left for him. I want that. It's none of that. It's in your mind. It's control. You being a parent is control. Your mind can't go no further than that. Your parenting skills can't go no further than that. In your mind as a parent, you want to control. That's it. That ain't that, nigga. You gonna fuck around and have your kids grow up and resent you and not even want to come around you because this is the way you coming off towards them. Who the fuck would want to be around some shit like that? Kids is not, you treating him like he in your, like you say, like he in your motherfucking ATEN army or some shit, nigga. This is your son. Snap the fuck out of it. He not your little baby soldier in your fucking ATEN army, nigga. Is you crazy? This is your little son, nigga. He 4. Did you forget? You dumbass motherfucker. I'm listening to this shit like this nigga have lost his mind. And you getting on here cussing them out, sounding ridiculous, not realizing that that's not their fault. How are you not seeing that? That's not their motherfucking fault. What steps are you taking to change the situation instead of just sitting back blaming someone else for the shit? What are you doing? What effort are you putting forth to do something about it? You're not saying, look, I call my son for 6 months straight every day. You know what I'm saying? And me and him talk on the phone at this time. And, now all of a sudden, KEMIL, when I was talking to him this time, I told him to read the planets because we've been reading the planets for the whole 6 months every day. So I told him before he go watch it, then he need to tell the planets, and he just run to his mom, and KEMIL didn't help. I mean, you can't say no shit like that. It's nothing that you put in, that you can say that you did any effort to put in, and did to even have a reason to blame someone else for something. You ain't did shit. You just blaming motherfuckers without even putting forth effort. Now, if you did all you can and you went above and beyond and you have nothing left to do, you try everything, and then that happened, then okay, yeah, somewhat you could be like, okay, look, I did XYZ, I put this there, and then she did this. Then it will be like, kind of like, okay, you got a point right there. But other than that, nigga, you not putting forth no motherfucking effort. You get on here like you just been calling your son every motherfucking day consistently at the same motherfucking time. You act like you been on here when we seen you with your son every other weekend and you with him, and then some shit like this happen, and then it's like, oh yeah, okay, boom. But nigga, you haven't. Just out of nowhere, you call and want to speak to your son and tell him that, oh, all of a sudden, out of no motherfucking where, you need to say the planets before I get off the phone with you, and he go run to the mama, and you got a problem with, like, what, is you serious? Why would you even expect your son to not do that? Like, why would you think he wouldn't do that? I mean, like, any child would. He's a fucking child. He running to his mom like, what the fuck is he talking? He like, dad, like, on some... I mean, his mind probably like, like, oh, he's making me uncomfortable. Kind of like, you know what I'm saying? The kid probably feeling like, the kid probably don't even know how he feel, but he probably feeling uncomfortable, weird. You know what I'm saying? You sitting on the phone with him like this. What the fuck is wrong with you? You's a dumb ass nigga. You really are fucking dumb, dude. Take some fucking parenting classes. While you talking about teach yourself, you can't teach yourself that. You the smartest man in the world and know everything and been exposed everything and all this shit. But look how you are as a father, nigga. Is you serious? You can't apply none of that shit that you learned or that you was taught into you being a motherfucking father. I mean, like, damn, nigga. What is wrong with you? Go read some motherfucking child development books to let your ass know where a child mind is in different stages of their fucking life growing up, different stages of their development. Then you would know how to communicate with your 4-year-old fucking son. He's 4. You're talking to him like he 15 or 16 fucking years old. You need to... You know what? Your ass is not about to fucking... I'm not even... Boy... You ain't finna fucking get on my motherfucking nerves. That's what the fuck you not finna do. You are fucking tripping, dude. You really, really are. You are fucking pathetic. You pathetic, nigga.